eGear provides information, news, reviews, discussion forums, all about gadgets, computers, and home audio and video, and have been doing it for quite some time. We love our issues of eGear all the time. Their editorial director is Grant Klauser. Grant, welcome back into Tomorrow. How you doing, sir?
Oh, very good. Good to be here, Dave.
It's a pleasure to have you with us. First of all, what brings you to the CEA Washington Forum here in our nation's capital this year?
Well, the Washington Forum, and it used to be called the DTV Forum years ago when that was the only subject discussed, has always been a great place to hear about what's going on more policy-wise concerning consumer electronics products. And of course, the two hot topics here this week have been free trade issues, and all today it's on DTV transition issues, which is top of mind for most of our readers, and it should be for most of the country.
Yeah, sure. I know a lot of our listeners continue to respond to that. Most, of course, being our listeners, are more tech-savvy.
The early adopters, right.
Exactly. They're already geared up. Don't need a converter box because I've got cable or satellite already, or I've already got a digital television with a built-in tuner, so the outside antenna and or the rabbit ears are working fine. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Right. But that's why I in our last issue, in my editorial column, I called for the Call Your Analog Aunt campaign, because I'm guessing everybody's got an analog aunt or a grandmother or something like that who was completely oblivious to the situation. So if everybody could get off their seat and call them up and tell that person what's going on, this will go much smoother.
In fact, another big project announced here at the Washington Forum by the Consumer Electronics Association was Convert Your Mom. So I like your analog aunt idea. That's kind of cool. And what is it? What's wrong with the uncles and the dads? You know, they watch TV too. We need to come up with some clever sayings there too.
Well, maybe the
Make
dads
him your
are
digital dad.
Your digital dad. There you go.
Okay, we'll work on that. That'll be our thing.
So the Convert Your Mom campaign involves everyone's favorite mom, Florence Henderson, of course, from the Brady Bunch.
Exactly, Mrs. Brady, her own self.
Who will come to your door to set up your new set-top box.
No, she won't.
No.
We can't tell people that. That's although that'd be cool. I think they'll have more converter boxes sold that way.
Right.
But that'll be tough, and they'll have to use more than a $40 coupon.
True.
Yeah, exactly. So, and a lot of networking here at the forum as well. I mean, for us journalist types, it's kind of fun to be able to pull people aside and chat with them and get a little inside scoop sometimes. And it's always fun to hear the, well, not for air, or not for the record. And I'm sure you hear the same thing. Well, don't print this, but, you know, here's something to watch for. You know,
plenty of story ideas I can't write about.
Yeah, exactly. Isn't that great? I mean, if we could only write and or discuss the things that we have asked not to discuss yet. And a lot of times it's just because they're a little early.
Right.
You know, I'll tell you when we have that product available, and then we can talk about it. Well, okay. Because how many things have we seen over the years in consumer electronics that were very exciting and just never happened?
Oh, the history of vaporware is enormous.
Yes, and that continues. Interesting stuff, though, that you're hearing otherwise here at the forum. Of course, we talked about a whole lot of free trade and you know, the digital TV transition and all that, but other things that are catching your attention at the moment?
Well, what's interesting is we're getting different reports about the progress of the digital TV transition. And we had Congressman Rick Boucher earlier today saying that he doesn't think there's enough money in the converter box program and he or enough resources for education. And he's asking or would ask the NTIA for more money for educational campaign and say that there's a provision also for more money to expand the converter box program.
Then we actually maybe have service people go to the house and install it, and I don't know that that's going to happen.
Well, actually, that's happened in Britain.
But they have a TV tax there.
That's the point. Yeah. They have a lot more money into their system because they have a TV tax. That's something that we don't have here.
Yeah, I don't think.
And I don't think we want it. No, absolutely not.
I don't think there's any thinking about it. We don't want a TV tax. It'll be another Boston Tea Party, only it'll be analog TVs into the river. Or
right, and on the flip side, we were hearing messages from other people saying that the resources in place are perfectly adequate.
Yeah.
There's, of course, the money that the government set aside for the educational campaign, plus there's a lot of, private third parties, or CEA, there's the manufacturers, all these other people stepping up and doing their own educational campaigns. And they're reaching a lot of people.
Sure. Maybe that's where the confusion is, that Florence Henderson would come to the House and put in the converter box for you if they can get more money from Congress.
Well, I'm still voting for that.
Okay. Yeah, me too. I think it'd be a whole lot more fun. But then she's got to hang with us, too, and watch TV.
Sure.
We could do old Brady reruns.
Sure. Some of that meatloaf that was famous on the Brady Bunch show.
There you go. And Marcy can sit and watch with us, too. Marcy. What's eGear doing?
That was Marcia.
Marcia, yeah. Well, see, there you go. Well, I remember my parents watching the show, not me. What's eGear doing to help educate your readers about this whole DTV transition? Because I know it's our responsibility as media to get the word out. You're doing it as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Last fall, or actually came out in the January issue, which came out a little bit before the new year, we put out an HDTV handbook, something that we update every year, and we're going to continue to do that. And you can actually download it online, which tells you pretty much everything you need to know, either for buying an HDTV or going through the DTV conversion process, getting your converter box. I did a review of one of the converter boxes lately, and actually we're going to do a video review of that pretty soon. And of course, our online forums.
How do you play video in your magazine?
On the website.
On the
silly
website,
me. Yeah. Right.
Well, that's just like we play video on the radio, too, but it's all on the website.
Sure. And we have online forums where anyone can go in and ask questions about anything DTV or digital cameras or anything electronics you like.
Terrific. e-gear.com for more information. Grant, always a pleasure to catch up with you, in many cases around the world as we all travel covering this industry. And we thank you for joining us again on Into Tomorrow.
Thanks again.
We're back with more from the Washington Forum here in our nation's capital. Dave Graveline bringing you further Into Tomorrow right here on the Advanced Media Network.